That's part of the premium on it and the exclusivity. No, it's not. If that was the case, season pass cards wouldn't be available for tokens right away as soon as they leave the season pass.
Oh, snap.
I'd be absolutely shocked if that's intentional and not just an oversight. Hey, Michael, you can just drop the link in chat. It would be perfect. Sorry, if you could put it on, like, Untapped or Snap.fan, like, use one of the community sites to send me a URL for it. I did not see your message about an exhibition, man. All right, we have Kaira. Do I snap here with the Kaira? I'm gonna snap with the Kaira. Absolutely, man. Nice card, nerd. Man. It's a shame my Hulk never got cheaper, so I couldn't use the Bruce and stuff again. We got him anyways. Kaira definitely seems important for this archetype. A lot of people looking to crush your sandcastles in a few different ways. Fantasticar released in the Super Premium Pass yesterday. So you can throw a $10 kicker on top of whatever the base, it's 20 bucks for 2 cards or $10 for 1 now. And Fantasticar will go into the seasonal series 4 card pool at the end of the month.
My creations.
Jeff, can you tell me, is there any benefit to upgrading my cards and getting a higher collection level only to match against higher level players? So, fun factoid, when Marvel Snap first released, there were a bunch of very silly content creators that told people they should avoid spending their resources to upgrade their cards, so that way they could hold their collection level low and get easier opponents to rank up with. And that was silly at that point, but there were enough people that were doing it that they actually changed, the game code, so the collection level based matchmaking in Marvel Snap accounts for how many, how many collection level you could have as opposed to just the ones you've already spent on. Trying to game the system does not work. I think I do this because if he hits a discount on either of these, it's really good for me. I missed my Cyclops and my Hulk trigger, but Pedro potentially has a lot of value here. Wouldn't that prevent you from getting cards? It does prevent you from getting cards, which is one of the reasons why it's silly. A fun animation. My freaking Mr. Fantastic refusing to discount anything is very annoying. Hey, Michael, that's perfect. Thank you for the submission. I appreciate the support. You'll be our second one up today after this one. A couple of things going on at the end of the turn.
Behold my creations.
Justice for Cyclops. Poor Cyclops shit. Oh, I need to put a border on him. Hulk's gonna think I don't love him, chat. I do love you, Bruce.
Hey man, I'm cool.
Wind, aid my hand.
Are they Cerebro 2? No way they'd be. No way they're Cerebro 2 if they're storming the center, right? I think they're Killmongering me this turn. Is it a human? It is not. Okay. Okay, everything makes a lot more sense now. I actually haven't had a lot of bots this morning. It took me a moment to readjust to. I think I'm supposed to pass into play Hulk on the right, then I don't have priority, and they're more likely to stay. Jeff, please don't make me buy Bruce Banner. I make no promises. Does Herbie serve any real purpose in this deck? Unironically, I think there's a chance that Herbie's better as Jennifer Kale. Herbie consistently letting us pass with Jennifer or Luna. I think his best use is the his best use case is probably the extra energy. I don't know. I'm gonna play a couple more, but so far Herbie's been pretty whatever.
Behold my creations.
So we go Sunspot into Misty into Bruce. I think I want the extra percentage on Bruce here, right? Hand buff enjoyer here for the opponent. The most successful hand buff deck on Untapped was playing Shang-Chi, just in case anyone was wondering. And yes, every day we do truly steer further from God. Loose. I think this is fine. And then next turn, my She-Hulk is 4. I can like She-Hulk and Herbie potentially, so we can fill the right side. So we get a couple of points somewhere else. Sunspot's going up a little bit more on the left. Carios, thank you for the deck submission. I appreciate the support. Just gonna wrap us on deck submissions potentially for the afternoon, so I'm gonna unpin that message. Great to see people excited for new cards in the new season. This is 13. And this spreads out points here too. I need to think about. I need to play for all 3 because we can get shanked in the middle. Pedro's looking like a top tier card. Pedro is absolutely a surge power level card. He is very, very good. It's just a generically powerful Marvel stab card you can play in a lot of places. I think every deck that played Surge last season wants to play Pedro now. Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna come down to a 50-50, but they have the clubhouse and then they guaranteed the middle. Rip. So we actually would have won. And this is a good example of one of the Shang-Chi games I absolutely despise, where we lost this game because I was forced to play around Shang-Chi because even the hand buff deck is playing Shang these days. Did Banner not get buffed? He's no longer an end of turn card. Once you Hulk. Oh, I forgot. Speaking of once you Hulk. Put a border on Mr. Hulk. And once he Hulks out, he loses the turn effect. Oh, and of course, naturally, I hit cancel and it actually put me into a game. So annoying. I actually unironically think that that's probably the most unacceptable bug, because that bug has existed for, I don't know, since the client launched. That bug's existed, and it feels pretty unacceptable that like it's still happening here this many whatevers later. A lot of turns later. Months later. +2 energy next turn's pretty good. Probably the best roll for that little guy, huh?
Time's up.
Is this too cheeky? Should I have like Thena Havoc? Oh, does Sunspot go after the Grand Prix? That's so annoying. This is end of turn as well, right? Should Thaddeus be in this deck? Is Daddy Thaddy better than Herbie? Fucking Luke Cage. They could Valk. Yeah, I kind of want to play for all three. Probably wrong, though. Murdered by a Killmonger here, probably. I'm winning the center, question mark? Very nice, very nice.
Victory.
All right, I'm gonna tap an ad break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my lunch and replace some more with this one, and then we're gonna move on to our next viewer pile. I'm torn on whether or not I want the Herbie chip. Here we. Just jump in here. How's this deck doing? It's been fun so far. Much to the dismay of people who want to boycott Marvel Snap over the decision, Fantasticar is probably a playable card. Ace 4 7s and I are going places.
Behold my creations.
And poor Pedro. Lamaria is another card that makes him sad. Or he's another card that Lamaria makes sad. Man, Surge and Mr. Fantastic, the other is quite the one too. Man. Is +3 here enough to win here? It might be. There's so much energy though. Let me do this. This gives me +5 over here. That's close. I'm gonna live. Yikes. Oh, we won the 50-50 chat.
Victory.
Behold my creations.
Adron 2, can't lose, gamers. why did you boycott Kid Omega, but Fantasticar is okay? Because I'm not an insufferable twat who thinks nothing should cost money inside of mobile games. Kid Omega costing $100 or an infinite amount of time and then still like 20 bucks, not remotely okay. Fantasticar being a card that costs $10 that's then available for 3,000 tokens next season is completely and entirely reasonable. It turns out all of those people who are like Kid Omega shouldn't cost $100, what they actually meant was nothing should cost money and I should get everything for free. It is always what they mean. You're not wrong. So I debated posting a YouTube video about the what's it called? About the Fantasticar thing, but like honestly, after my video where I said Regis was overreacting because he was talking about Marvel Snap dying because of the Kid Omega situation, lost that channel more subscribers than when I told people they shouldn't be voting for Donald Trump. Just to like let you know where gamers are at with things and how not okay they are. So I think I'm mostly gonna stick to just talking about how silly they are on stream, and we'll let's let the rest of it ride on the YouTube side. Alright, Meat Surgeon slide to the right. Probably dead. Rip. This deck's been surprisingly reasonable. So, the core argument against Fantasticar is that people make the slippery slope argument that, well, Jeff, this season it's Fantasticar, but what if they put a card you have to be competitive behind there, and then there's this huge paywall you have to have. And if this game was Pokemon Pocket or another traditional card game where they never did balance passes and very regularly their game was wildly imbalanced, I think that would be a legitimate concern. But I think, given Marvel Snap's very clear and lengthy history at this point of making sure that old cards remain playable and good, I think it's utter bunk and nonsense to act like there's going to be a card in there that then skews the metagame that you have to have and can't be competitive without it. Like, this isn't Magic the Gathering where you're going to have a Pro Tour where everybody is 70% of people or whatever are all playing the same deck. That's just like not how Marvel Snap works. That's not how they balance their game. I think I'm just doubling this. With the Hulk gone already, the extra energy is probably not even very relevant. Herbie rotates through an ability every turn, so I don't double him this turn. I lose the option to do that. Yeah, the thing people should actually be mad about is that the client's held together with duct tape and bubblegum and has been very inconsistent lately. There's a lot of client crashing. You want to get mad and boycott the game over something, boycott it over the fact that the software's been trashed and they haven't fixed it. It's a legitimate thing to be upset about. Probably cooked as an attack card here. They didn't have vodka era. So this gets me to 14, and then it puts them to 9, so they would need to play 6 cards to beat us here. I think we could actually limp in here. Is it Kang? What the hell did they play? That's only 1 card. Did we miss that it was turn 6? I'm pretty sure this is a human. Gotta act like on their profile at this point.
Victory.
Is it a bot? Maybe it's a bot. Oh, it's a bot. Okay. Sorry. I forget sometimes they gave the bots better decks.
Behold my creations.
We haven't talked about this one on stream yet, but speaking of bots, did anybody see that on Twitter, Elon Musk told his AI people to make the bot less liberal, and in less than a day it started referring to itself as Mecha Hitler and posting a bunch of other pro-Nazi stuff? Funny how you remove the liberal and then suddenly it's a Nazi. That's a real quick jump there. That thing was a bridge too far for the ex-CEO, and she finally stepped down today. Wild. That's the one. That's the one that's not okay. Sure. I don't think we beat a good linear Kid Omega draw, so I'm just gonna leave here. Our deck doesn't make numbers that keep up with Nimrod. Basically, when you train language learning models on objective data and reality, they end up parroting a lot of liberal talking points because reality has a liberal bias. So in order to not have your language learning model be liberal, you need to explicitly lobotomize it so it becomes Hitler. All right, so I think the game plan from here is Cyclops the center, pass on 5, She-Hulk, Hulk on 6. Could I do a Juggernaut or a Rug Pull, but otherwise, in a fine spot.
Victory.
Sometimes doing a whole lot of nothing is good enough. Sometimes.
Behold my creations.
What's your replacement for Herbie? Jennifer, Kale, or Thaddeus, if you've made poor resource decisions in the past. All right, so I think it's Kyera, and I think I want to have the extra energy this turn. Or do I Fantasticar? Maybe we Fantasticar, and we like full pass next turn. I want to Fantasticar to full pass, I think. All right, so She-Hulk is 2 cheaper here. So I think I can play Sunspot. Infinity Paradox, thank you for the sticking on with the tier 1. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Man, I'm gonna get shagged on the right this turn, to be sad. Or not. So they're probably a Shang-Chi deck. gotta jug their jug. Do I? Yeah, there's a real chance they could fill. That's also true. I don't think they're breaking my stuff, which is famous last words, I know. I'm gonna hedge them filling and soak a couple into Sunspot. I'm gonna lose the 50-50. Yep. Rip.
Behold my creations.
So Chatter has the right idea for the wrong reasons. They said you could have placed Juggernaut on the left for more points. So Juggernaut would not have been more points there, but he would have made it so their Juggernaut couldn't have pushed my stuff left, and then I would have won. Snap before Kyra flips up here. Hopefully they snap me back and play Killmonger. Imagine playing a Gladiator out against our deck. There are a lot of choices you can make, and that's certainly one of them. How many games did you play? Like a bunch at this point. It's been really fun.
The throne.
Oh, does Bruton Quantum not work the way I want it to? Okay. So that I actually want to do this so that way this can Hulk out and then Fantasticar can pump him next turn while he's still a what's it called?
The throne.
probably good to go here, yeah. I think Fantasticar is probably a pretty playable card. If you're a high evolutionary enjoyer, you should consider getting it. The Fantasticar is shaggable. Oh my goodness, it is. That's so funny. Oh, we win the breaker though, yeah? Oh, we just went outright because of Misty. What a terminal case of Shag Brain.
Victory.
Then again, you don't really play the opponent's deck unless you have Shag Brain to begin with. Misty coming in clutch. We are winning regardless. Because of the breaker. Kyera has been the MVP of this set. Opponents are aggressively breaking our stuff. All right, Atlas is not a human. Thoughts on Pedro versus Surge for Classic Bounce? I think every deck that was previously playing Surge wants to play Pedro instead now, and there's a chance you want both. But I do think in general, Pedro is probably just a better version of that type of effect. How can you tell that quick it's a bot? So the bots currently have the exact same collection level as you. So when you have a really high collection level like me, you can kind of cheat it a little. The animations on the new cards this season are so good. Holy.
Wind, aid my hand.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Victory.
Let's just make a short super premium pass command. Jeff thinks $10 is an incredibly fair price for a Marvel Snap card.
Behold my
Good, clean, short, and to the point. Our Mr. Negative matchup probably isn't very good. I had to venture a guess. I'm going to stay here with the asterisk that I probably shouldn't, but I just kind of want to see how we play out in a game that has A game that has 7 turns, most likely. The snap on No Mr. Negative seems real good for us. Huh? I think I want to get the Surge going, and I'll miss the Misty and the Hulk trigger to do it. Is Herbie worth it so far? I think kind of whatever. I think it's fair to say he's definitely the weak link in this pile of cards. Does Herbie have an end of turn effect? He does not. Is he rotating, activate? Afternoon Looker. Double the Herbie, double my fun! That sounds good. They drew 3 zeroed cards. Man, that was the worst possible draw in my deck too, right? Sunspot and Cyclops were both significantly better. Time to go? You're not my dad. You don't tell me how to live my life.
I am Iron Man.
Ruh-roh, Ruggy. Oh, I was far closer than I was expecting it to be. All right, I've got some more viewer decks I want to get to today. This one was fun and competitive though. So, okay, I don't think I have any changes here. I think my takeaway, 2 takeaways from this pile of cards are: 1, Fantasticar feels like a playable card already that's going to get better as we add Invisible Woman, Human Torch, The Thing, and others to the game here over the next little bit. And the second is I am skeptical that Herbie is a worthwhile inclusion here. I feel like if you're on the fence about spending resources on Herbie, I would remain on that fence for the time being. It seems only okay. Replacements for Herbie. Jennifer Kale or Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross both seem like fine substitutions. I think I would probably try Ross next time. He works with Fantasticar, and like drawing both of these is very good. I like the idea of Makari instead of Herbie. I really don't like that. I think Ross is probably much better. Makari. Makari's random. This deck list already has a lot of like kind of small mopey things it wants to throw on the board that Makari running to the wrong location is going to lock you into low points with some amount of consistency. Okay, I think I do this next time. All right.